Hello, lovely ladies. We get to talk about another amazing Caribbean property today, and that is a Princess Deluxe in Punta Cana. And Nicole, thank you so much for joining us. I'm very interested to hear more about your property because, as I understand it, in 2021, I think it was 21, you did a major overhaul. Everything was gutted and renovated, and I think it's so important for the advisors to understand the resulting product.
Yes, yes, of course. Thank you for having me, Nina. Before the hotel was called Caribe Club Princess. Now, after 2022, when we reopened, it's called Caribe Deluxe Princesses. And as you said, it was completely renovated. We got all of the new amenities in the rooms. We updated the bathrooms. We updated all of the decorations because we had the comments that it was a little bit tired. We got completely new restaurants. We got a coffee shop. We got an ice cream shop. We also have now a 24-hour sports bar. So it's a great option for those families that are looking where to travel during the summer.
Yeah, no kidding. That sounds amazing. With a bowling alley, I understand your 24-hour sports bar. So if at 2 in the morning I get a huge craving to play bowling, I can do that.
Yes, that's correct. You can do that. You can do that. And also watch whatever sports game you want and grab maybe some snacks. Yes, you can do that.
Yeah, love it. So I think it's important for the advisors who sell Punta Cana because it's a major destination, right, for the Canadian market and into your own properties. And I would imagine there's a lot of repeat business and advisors have strong relationships. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, of course. The Canadian market is one of our strongest market into Punta Cana. We have strong partnerships in Canada, and obviously we cater a lot to the Canadian market. We know we have been out there trying to get the message out that we have renovated this property, and I know it's a well-known property, it was well loved before, and now with the renovations, I know we're getting a lot of repeat customers there.
It's a family-owned company, and I find that oftentimes when it is a family-owned company, that there is a service element that is a little more intimate, and I think it encourages that repeat business. Would you say that's true?
It is true, at least in our company. So I always tell the travel agents when we have fam trips, like everything that you see in the hotel was picked out by the owner herself. And she is very into everything that happens in the resorts. The same thing happens with our GMs. So they are extremely well focused on the services they're providing. You can actually see the managers walking around the property, getting to know all the clients. We have a lot of clients that especially ask for the GM and the assistant GM to go meet up with
Really?
them because they see them around the property. Yes.
Yeah,
And it
that's
happens not only at the Caribe, it happens at all of properties in Punta Cana and Riviera Maya too.
I find that so important. Sometimes it makes all the difference. There's a little detail like that that you
Mhm.
have a manager notice and take care of, and you're suddenly hooked, right? You're hooked on the property. No matter how many bells and whistles there are, that will sometimes make the difference.
That's correct. That's correct. And I also think there is an advantage of being a family company because we're not a humongous hotel brand. So it's easier for the travel agent because sometimes the travel agents do get scared to send out their customers because they don't really know who they're going to contact. So when you go out and travel into our hotels, any of the hotels, but especially Caribe Deluxe Princess, you have me to contact and I contact directly the GM, or you can contact the GM directly. So you know that your clients are going to be well taken care of. Whatever happens, we're going to be up to speed on everything that happens in our hotels.
I think the umbrella organization of Air Canada Vacations also makes a huge difference in terms of the reliability and the comfort that advisors have in selling a product, right, Marigold? Because it's not just the connectors in Canada, the frequency and the capacity into the DR all year long, some of your special offers, but it's also the fact that you are a enormous or Canadian
Mhm.
organization that provides that kind of support.
Yeah, definitely, Dina. We are a solid brand with great reputation, and the trade feels comfortable supporting us and recommending us. And I do love what Nicole mentioned in terms of the service level, because you can have a property that has all the bells and whistles, like you mentioned, but the service level is really what enhances and elevates that experience for a vacation traveler. And having a family-owned property, like I love that because you know that it's genuine service that's being provided as well.
Now, tell us about the winter EVB and all of the benefits of booking with Air Canada Vacations, including, of course, Aeroplan.
Yes, now that summer is rapidly approaching, we've got, I know lots of families looking to get away for the summer. We do have some great savings for those parents that want to take their kids away for a summer vacation. But of course, winter, I don't want to think about it right now, but it is just around the corner. So I don't really suggest for anyone to wait to book their winter vacation because again, there's high demand. As soon as the weather changes, everyone's looking to get away. Now is the time to book for their winter holidays and they get savings. So for a family of four, they are saving $1,000. And if it's individual, it's $250 per person savings. So it's something that they can use that extra savings and do an activity and destination.
And they can pick and choose, you know, the oceanfront room or whatever the
Mhm.
upgrades, which are still available. There's nothing worse, I find, than wanting to get that special room and it's completely sold out. And I've been reading some statistics, and Nicole, perhaps you can tell us that people are booking further out. I mean, the traditional booking window,
Yeah.
for the last 10 years or so has been, you know, sell-offs last minute, but it seems to be expanding again.
That is correct. That is correct. We are seeing a lot more trend of people booking in advance, especially for winter. So yeah, we are optimistic that we're going to have an amazing winter.
And tell us about the summer. I mean, going back in terms of seasons, but the summer itself, because I know during the pandemic, or right after, I should say, a lot of Canadians were looking to take their families to a sun resort because, you know, going to a cottage was just not feasible. It was way too expensive in Canada.
Mhm.
And yet there's great pricing
That is
in the
correct.
beach resorts. Yeah.
That is correct. We have amazing prices, especially with our kind of vacations right now. We have very special offers for the Caribe Deluxe Princess. And what's great about the Caribe Deluxe Princess in particular is that when you have a family that's comprised of small kids and then teenagers that they're never happy wherever they are, Caribe Deluxe Princess caters to everyone. So whether you have teenagers, we have the teens club, we have the phone parties, which are for the whole family. We have the kids club. So there's always amazing options for everyone in the family. So you don't have to have your teen and being mad about being on vacation because he doesn't want to do whatever you're doing in the hotel. They actually have options to look forward to.
Right. Right. So well said.
And sometimes
Marigold,
it's not even the children or the teenagers that the
oh,
adults want to partake in some of those activities.
so
True.
true. Marigold, Aeroplan redemptions in Air Canada vacations is that's a fairly high percentage, correct?
Yes, so we're so happy that for just from 2024 to date, we've seen that a lot of the Aeroplan members, the highest redemption are Air Canada vacations. So for those travel advisors out there, don't overlook, you know, in asking the client, are you an Aeroplan member? Make sure that they're always attaching their number to the booking. And then there's so many other benefits, such as even on the flight, they get free texting. So again, they're earning points and they can also redeem it. And especially for now, summer quickly approaching, it's a great way to think of, you know, saving some money and redeeming the points for a vacation.
Nicole, before I let you go, tell us something that you think advisors would like to know about the property, something that doesn't necessarily come to mind.
I would say something that comes up to me is first that you have, it's a great option for families with different ages. That's the first thing. And the second thing, I don't think nobody pays attention to is the restaurant, especially the Dominican restaurant. I'm Dominican and I know about Dominican food. Our Dominican restaurant at Caribe Deluxe Princess is one of the best in the area.
That is so good to hear. I'm getting hungry listening to you. And of course, the incredible beach. I mean, I think everybody knows in that part of the world.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, you get to enjoy that beautiful sand.
That's correct.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thanks,
having us.
Dina.